I'll take you on.
Let's go.
When you're talking about RPG portfolios, there are few as impressive as developer level 5s. The studio is quickly turning into a role-playing juggernaut, with games like Dark Cloud and Dragon Quest VIII already under its belt, and an even more promising game on the way, in the form of Rogue Galaxy for the PlayStation 2.
Trouble getting through here.
Life is dull on the planet of Rosa. This dusty, forsaken piece of planetary matter is the home of one Jaster Rogue, a stargazing youngster who one day dreams of leaving his planet to explore the galaxy. But Rosa isn't as barren and worthless as the surface would indicate. Below the crust lies coveted natural resources that have energy-crunched civilizations fighting for their control. Eventually, the Longardians take over the planet and enslave its denizens, all but dousing Jaster's hopes of galactic travel. Hideous monsters begin appearing, and just when Jaster's life seems on the cusp of being snuffed out, he's whisked away by a masked stranger and meets up with a band of space pirates. Finally, his dream of traversing the cosmos comes to fruition as he and his new comrades set off to find a legendary planet of unspeakable power. This isn't your typical wait-your-turn RPG. The combat is entirely action-based in real time, giving you complete control over your character at all times, even to the extent of being able to jump and evade. There are 3 allies in your active party at any given time, and you have the ability to swap out which one you're controlling by going to a menu. Even though you're not controlling the actions of all your party members at once, you can adjust their AI to attack, support, etc. during battle. Your party members also have special abilities that you can manually trigger during combat when a corresponding shoulder button icon pops up on the bottom of the screen, giving you that little bit of extra manual control over the battles. These abilities can be developed throughout the game by acquiring items and then placing them in a developmental interface. Considering how in-depth the weapon customization was in games like Dark Cloud, this feature comes with little surprise. All the characters have both melee and long-range weapons. Swords and the like are used for when things get up close and personal, while guns and spells can sting the enemy from afar. There's also a simple timing-based combo system in place that allows you to perform some of the more devastating attacks in the game. Just don't get too button-happy, or you'll find yourself waiting for the action meter to replenish before you can deliver another blow. The caveat is that if you manage to block an enemy's attack, the meter will shoot back up to full, making defense almost as important as handing out the punishment. Mashing buttons isn't going to get the job done in Rogue Galaxy, as some enemies require specific attack types to make them vulnerable to damage. There's also an enemy lock-on system that allows you to specifically concentrate your attacks on one particular foe. Cycling through enemies is as easy as tapping left or right on the directional pad. You can also pick up items or monsters and toss them at enemies as weapons. One of the most impressive features of Rogue Galaxy is the fact that there are no loading times. Considering how expansive the worlds are, and the lack of a hard drive in the PlayStation 2 to cache information, this is one impressive technical feat. Equally impressive are the CG cutscenes. These gorgeous cinemas are used in conjunction with the in-game movies to move the surprisingly unique plot forward.
Here we go! Alright, let's get this over with.
Rogue Galaxy is looking like one of those rare end-of-life cycle games that come out on a console and prove that it still has some life left. The game has been out in Japan for months, which has left the team with plenty of time to tweak and polish the gameplay for the US, going so far as to alter the combo system and include over 100 brand new items. Toss in some platforming and plenty of minigames, and you're looking at a game that should make RPG fans appreciate their PS2s one last time when it's released in early 2007.